Hey guys and dolls, it's Kirstie and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part 3 of my Hogwarts houses series. Today's video is Ravenclaw. I absolutely adore this look. I definitely think it's beautiful and will wear this with pride today. I am not a Ravenclaw, but figured you all needed something beautiful to put on your face, so I've designed this. I hope you all like it. I'll just give you another close-up of this. It is so weird how my eyebrow matches this makeup, but whatevs. If anyone's wondering what highlight this is the Makeup Revolution liquid highlights in liquid champagne. Yeah, so I've applied that because it's kind of like a bronzy goldy one. I thought it was perfect for this look. I never wear lashes, so there's no lashes, but I suppose if you wanted to, you could wear lashes. I just have weird shaped eyes, they never sit right on me. Right, anyway, what you will need a couple of brushes. Right, I have used a total of 5 brushes, but they are very different brushes. You will need a squared top. This looks really angled, but it's not. It's square topped. It's like a lip brush. You'll need one of these. You'll need a angled eyebrow brush that you're not using for your eyebrows because you don't want to end up with blue in your eyebrow the next time you go to use it. You'll need yourself a nice fluffy brush. You'll need yourself a very pointed thin brush. This is for the details of this and making the bronze wing. And you'll need a flat eyeshadow brush. So those are the brushes you're going to need for this look. Just for, you can get most of these on eBay, so you can keep it nice and cheap if you wanted to. You'll need a concealer for steady hand and cleaning up. You'll need a blue eyeliner if you have one. If you don't, you could use gold, but I don't think you would see gold with where I've placed the bronze. You could go ahead and use black if you wanted to. I have used black in my waterline, so you could use black, but I wanted to just give it the extra oomph of a blue eyeliner. I'm using the Collection 2000 Extreme 24-hour felt tip, just in blue, and it has like a blue dot on the bottom, so you know when you're buying it that it's blue. You'll also need, I guess if you wanted to wear this as quite a natural look, you could do a nude lip. I'm a bit crazy though, so I'm going to do a blue lip. I have 2 products for you guys, for you to ponder over. There is the blue matte LUXE. It is the Velvet Lip Lacquer by MUA LUXE. It is in the shade Splash, and this costs £3. So this is your drugstore product. If you wanted to use a blue that was drugstore, it has this tiny blue bottom, this light colour on the bottom, but that's not the colour it is when it dries. It dries quite dark. As you can see, that's the colour of the product inside of the tube. Smells amazing. Smells like bubblegum. It's really, really nice. So there's that. Or if you wanted to be a high-end person, you could use the KYLIE Lip Kit in the shade, I think this is Freedom. Yes, it is. It's Freedom. I picked mine up on an auction on eBay because somebody was selling it. I guess they didn't like it. Just bought it for the crack and didn't like it. It's this also smells really, really nice. It smells really sweet. It's really dark in real life, so you could do whatever you wanted in regards to lip looks there. I might use a mixture of both. So there's the option. You'll need a mascara, obviously. You'll need a black pencil eyeliner for your waterline and your up the top. And you'll need, I have used 3 shades of blue, but you could get away with 2 because, yeah, you could get away with 2. You'll need a medium shade blue and a dark blue eyeshadow. You'll also need a bronze shade because, after all, Ravenclaw's colours are blue and bronze. So you will need a bronze shade. I'm just going to take the time to big up one of my favourite YouTubers here on YouTube. That is Sophie Does Nails. She's just released this palette. Right, to start off this makeup look, you will need to use your angled brush, your eyebrow brush, should I say, that is angled. You will need to use the second lightest, well, the lightest blue that you're going to use. I used 3 shades, so I'll do in the order that I used. I used the MUA because I am a drugstore girl at heart. If I can get it for cheaps, I want it. The MUA Tropical Oceana palette, I've used this several times with different looks. So if you like any of my other looks on YouTube, 9 times out of 10, it's with at least 1 shade from this palette. So it's worth the buy. I'm going to use the shade Stingray, which is this matte dark blue here. And I'm going to use what... It looks really dark on camera, but it's not. As you can see on my eyes, the line is much darker. Just going to get enough just to pack it on angly on that brush, but not too much. So what you're going to do is you're going to do this kind of like bird-like eye point here and trace your crease. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to check before you do it, obviously. Close your eye. See where your natural crease is. Mine is here. So you're going to want to go above that so you can see it. And because what is actually your crease, as you can see, you can't see mine when I close my eyes. Well, when my eyes are open, is this is all just concealer covered to split up the dark and light. So what you're going to do is you're just going to map that out. So I'm going to go ahead and map out above my crease. Right. Don't worry about it being a mess right now, because you're just going to take your blended brush and you're just going to blend the edge of the crease that you've made. Right, seems as I've blended that, I'm going to go in with the the lighter blue that I used. I've used Metamorphosis from my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, but you could use the lighter matte blue from the MUA one if you wanted to. Right, and this is where you would get any brush you wanted. I'm just using a spare one that's in my palette, in my pot, and you're just going to use a highlight for your brow. You can use the highlight you've used on your face or a white eyeshadow, either way. Right, there we go. So I've highlighted my brow. Then you can just continue to blend your blue up to your highlight until you're happy. Right, so that is all blended. I'm now going to go in and redefine the line with the dark shade and then bring it down to the point at the front like the other side. I'm using MINX from my full spectrum palette because it is really dark. I'm using this here. It is a matte, but it has some glitters in it, so if glitters are, like, irritate your eye or anything, maybe try and find a darker shade, or mix the Stingray from the MUA with a black and use that. Alright, now I've done that, I'm gonna clean up. Alright guys, so I didn't manage to get the point perfect with the brush, so I'm going to use a blue eyeliner, just a pencil eyeliner. You can get these from anywhere. I'm going to use the one that came with my KYLIE lip kit. Right, so there we go. So you've got your point, your bird point, which is what you need. We're now going to tidy up any messes with the concealer. Then you want to clean up your crease and all underneath your crease. Right guys, so now we've cleaned up the crease, I want to make sure that it's super sharp, so I'm taking my pointy brush and the blue colour that we used, the dark blue colour, and I'm going to just... Right. So there we go, we're going to just sharpen that up. And now it's completely sharpened. Now we're going to apply the bronze. So clean that brush off because you'll need it again in a minute. Take your flat eyeshadow brush. Spray it with some setting spray or wet it with some water. And then you're going to want your bronze shade that you're using. Like I said, I'm going to use Smoky Bronze from the SOPH palette. Right, so I've now applied it where I want it. Right, so we've now applied it where I want it. We're now going to take the pointy brush we had and go and apply the finishing touch of this bronze shade. Right, you're going to bring it into your crease here alongside the blue point. Right, I have taken it slightly under here because that is going to be bronze under there. So you're going to want to take it there. You're going to want to make sure it's nice and sharp in the corners, the shade, and then make a flick or wing with the bronze. Right, so you have that shape now, which is perfect. You're then going to want to feathery type strokes in this area. So it will end up looking like this. Right, and then the next bit is you want to take your blue eyeliner, black eyeliner, whichever liquid eyeliner you choose to use, and literally just do a line. Right, so it should look like that. Right guys, so tidy up's considered and all done. I'm just going to apply my black eyeliner to top and bottom. Right, and here is where you get yourself a small brush. We're going to go under the eyes with the shades we've used on the eyes to finish the look. Right, so that really finishes off the eyes. Now we just add mascara and lashes if you want to, and the eyes are done. So as I was saying, lashes if you want to, if not mascara. Right, so that is the eyes done. So now on to lips. You're going to want whatever lip liner you're using. Just going to give mine a little sharpen. Right, I have just lip contoured slightly because I want my lips to look nice and full, and I've also applied the lip liner to the inside of my mouth. Right, so I'm going to apply both my blue lipsticks. Right, so I've gone in with a light blue, and I'm going to go on top with the dark blue. Right, I'm just going to leave this to dry, and then I'm going to apply another coat. So my blue lipstick dried, and then I decided to take some of the smoky bronze colour that is on my eyes, and I just applied it to my cupid's bow, and I applied it to my bottom lip as well to create this blue and bronze ombre lip. So there you go, guys. This is my Ravenclaw look for all of you Ravenclaws out there that need a little pizzazz in your life. I really hope you like it. I really like it. Sorry if it looks cakey on the camera. It's not. It's just I'm having a really bad skin week, and it is I'm having a really bad skin week this week, and I'm filming on my phone, so the quality isn't that great. But as I said, I hope you all really like this. If you do, please share it with your friends, and yeah, use this for any costumes that you feel like doing throughout the Halloween period. Bye, guys.